Just call him the Hoodoo Breaker. Andy Murray carried a weight that few other players were required to tote. When he emerged out of Scotland as a brilliant young all-round player in 2005, everyone knew that he was the great white hope of British tennis. No male British player had won a Grand Slam singles title since Fred Perry in 1936, who won both Wimbledon and the US Open in the same year. It was a drought that caused much comment and a certain amount of mirth around the world, especially each year as the eyes of the planet focused on Wimbledon for the All England Championships. Murray was made of stern stuff, as it turned out, and in 2012, when he beat Novak Djokovic in 5 sets to win the US Open at Flushing Meadows, he snapped the 76-year losing streak. Then the very next year, he also won Wimbledon, breaking a 77-year hoodoo on British male players, beating Djokovic in straight sets in the final, and a nation rejoiced. It had taken Murray more than a decade as a professional, and many near misses. But for these performances alone, he is already an immortal of the game. Throwing in a second Wimbledon title in 2016, he has won 3 Grand Slam singles titles to go with a Davis Cup victory for Britain and Olympic gold medals in London in 2012 and Rio de Janeiro in 2016. In 2016, he won the end-of-season ATP Finals and scaled the world rankings to #1, as Djokovic, his greatest rival and the dominant player of the previous few years, momentarily fell away. For a time, it seemed that Murray was destined to be a respectable loser, runner-up in 4 Grand Slam singles finals before he won one. To the end of 2017, he had endured the shattering pain of 8 losing finals. But the #1 ranking was vindication for Murray, who had grown up in Dunblane, Scotland, with his tennis coach and mother Judy driving him. He and his brother Jamie, who had also become a tennis pro, were present at Dunblane School in 1996, when a gunman killed 16 children and a teacher. His 2013 Wimbledon victory goes into the annals of British sporting history.
Like, I know how long it's been. It's been a long time. There's been a lot of close calls, and you know, Tim obviously got close a few times, and I got close a few times, and yeah, to finally done it. I think it'll be nice that, you know, as a nation, we don't have to look at Wimbledon as being sort of a negative. It can be viewed as a positive, and I just hope it's not another 70-odd years again.
Murray's tennis is instinctive and subtle more than violent. He moves like a cat on the court. While he went through a string of coaches from Ivan Lendl to Amelie Mauresmo as he sought perfection from the game, he knew that much of his success was down to the subconscious.
You know, a lot of it is just anticipation and sort of it's like an inbuilt computer almost that you have in your brain from years of playing tennis and playing so many points and different rallies that you just anticipate and maybe understand where the ball's going to go or where it's most likely to go, and you just make, you know, a sort of subconscious calculation to make the best decision possible.
Murray's work ethic and his drive are legendary, and as the #1 player in 2017, he continued his quest for more trophies and titles. A measure of his fame in Britain came in December 2016, when he was made a Knight of the Empire. Unaffected, the sometimes dour Scot simply ploughed on with his work.
Any other players called you Sir yet?
Well, yeah, but not genuinely. I don't think.